do a few minutes on the couch. So, not just a few minutes, but, you know, I'm going to try to get as much out as I can before I can't anymore. So, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Okay. Thank you. I love y'all.
I'm in my head right now. Meditate, tell me levitate. So high, think I'm skyscraper. I gotta do right, cause I know how to do it. Gotta lay low, cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay grinding, yes, nigga, I've been saying. Hold up, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm on another plane. So many of these bitches could be driving me insane. And I don't wanna lose my mind, so I gotta swallow my pride. And I tell everybody I'm fine, but my real niggas know that I'm lying. And I'm not surprised, man. I'm in a bind, man. My spirit, man, is dying. I don't wanna lose, so I gotta do some things that I don't wanna do. And I gotta choose if I wanna be someone that is bigger than you. Mesmerize like I put voodoo on you, boo. Hypnotize beats and I'm promise for you too. I'm taking over and still got this weight on my shoulder. Gotta center myself, I gotta get my energy right, yeah. Got time for no pain, so each and every month you can catch me on a flight. Yeah, doing shows on the road, though, getting paid on the low. Crack me so slow, either way I be putting on a show. Instagram, I be getting on the photo. Floating in another dimension, they know I'm different. I ain't got no other truth, but get rich until I'm diminishing. I'm a pop, so they trying so hard just not to mention me, but I'ma stay down till I take everything that I did is gon' pay off. Might take time like a nigga on a layup. Stay off my dick, keep popping shit. Got a little more time, let me show you on that bitch. Hey, I made up my mind now. I'm spitting fire, got ladies inspired. I'm niggas desire, this is kinda mad. And I do not blame her, her heart is in danger. And I can blame him, yeah, I can blame him. Cause that nigga wasn't 100%. I need to get in my zone. People banging my line, I won't answer my phone. I just wanna be alone while I'm thumbing through thoughts like I'm thumbing my ones. My enemies plotting out and beat these drums. I don't wanna go, but if I got to, then I put on the show. You already gotta make it to the end of the road. I gotta make it to the pole. I cannot fold. I gotta make it to the dome. That's on the top of my skull. That's in my vision. Greatness is right in my distance. That's why some people been acting so different. That's why some people been being so distant. That's why some people been acting like I'm on my head right now. Meditate till I'm levitating. So high, think I'm skyscrapers. I gotta do it, cause I know how to do it. Lay low, cause these niggas and bitches been hating. Gotta stay grinding, yes, nigga, I've been saying. Hold up, I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm on another plane.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I know y'all keep seeing me grab my iPhone.
Prepare for takeoff, please.
It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. My voice is still kind of shaky because I'm still trying to get a grip of this pain, which I was just talking to my wife about. It's literally like, it's a little bit better, but it's I guess they got it to a point now that it's manageable for me, because at first I couldn't even lift up my right arm. It was so bad. we ain't gonna talk about that today. Have you checked on your strong friends? Anybody that you fuck with, have you checked on them? You never know which one of your friends need you. You never know which one of your friends might be going through something and they don't tell you. And the only way that they'll tell you is if you end up reaching out to them and saying, hey, I noticed, I ain't spoke to you, or I noticed, something. So check on your strong friends. Check on anybody that you fuck with, anybody that you say that you love. Write your peoples that's in prison. I'm not saying put money on their books, but write them. Write them. It's hard in there. Write them. This month is Domestic Violence Awareness, Breast Cancer Awareness, and Cybersecurity Awareness, which is the reason why I'm wearing purple, because for domestic violence, it's a purple ribbon, just like lupus. So, one of these awarenesses, try to learn something about it. Try to do something in your community to try to help. It can be a way that we can all help each other, especially if one of us is going through domestic violence, whether it's male or female, because domestic violence happens to both. It's not just women. So we're going to talk about each subject at least one time this month. Today we're going to talk a little bit about domestic violence. October is completely full. Well, almost completely full. I still got a little bit of availabilities. But shout out to everybody that booked with the couch. Coming up, I have Evin DeShawn, Derek Crockett, Shaquanda Brown, MzChrista, Miss Malone, and Tara. Again, I can't wait to meet you guys. Well, not meet you guys. I can't wait for my couch potatoes to meet you guys and to get to know you guys a little bit better than what I already know. So, I posted all of their flyers on the page. All you gotta do is go to the couch page and you'll be able to see who's coming up. I will post it again tonight just in case you don't feel like scrolling, because I do be posting a lot of stuff. And I understand if you don't want to go scrolling down. I haven't been able to promote my album the way I want. So if you end up hearing this on Spotify or Pandora, or if you're watching in from wherever you're watching it from, or even if this is your first time tuning into the couch, type in my name, Janell, and Elevate in any streaming platform and stream my new album. You can purchase it or you can stream it for free. Make sure you check out my videos. They're on my YouTube channel, THA Real Janell. Give me some love. Share. Tell your people. My Instagram is THA Real Janell, which that's pretty much all my social media. That's my main Instagram and my main social media. But again, stream my shit. So going. I'm trying to get that to 1 million views at least by the end of the year. So make sure that you stream it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me where you heard. If you heard me on live, say go listen to my video. Put it in the comments like, hey, I'm here from your live, or I'm here from the couch, or I'm curious. So, and you guys, I really want to this is bothering me. So, rest in peace to the Eastside Pizza House. JB held the Eastside down. I'm talking about down, like down. He brought so many people to Oklahoma, to even try his pizza as well. I think it's really a tragedy, to know that the Eastside Pizza House is no longer, which I'm vegan. I've never eaten there before, but just to see my community like flourishing and running businesses is amazing. And I'm sure that side of town is gonna miss all of the food and the events and things that he did for the city. But he also still has Scrambled. It says, hey, what's up? Yeah, so shout out to JB. If you guys get a chance, go check out his other restaurant, Scramble. It's still open. You know, support Black-owned businesses. Support your people. Support your people. Next week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. So if you have a story to tell, if you have done any time and you would like to share your story, remember I always tell you guys that your story can help somebody. You never know what you might say that might ring true for somebody else that they've been waiting to get off their chest, and then they might end up hitting me up like, hey, I've had that happen. Some of y'all came on here and you told your truth, and then somebody inboxed me and they was like, hey, I want to do the same thing. So, you know, you're more than welcome. Hit me up, and I can tell you how you could do that. If you're in Oklahoma City, you can come physically sit on the couch as well. Now, I do have, like I said, a few things to say before I go. And I'm really confused as why is everybody so concerned about Diddy? Now, I get what he did is not right. But for us, that really doesn't have anything to do with us. What does have to do with us is the fact that 45,000 port workers have officially gone on strike. They went on strike from Maine to Texas. Did you hear me? 45,000. This is the first time since 1977. Crazy, right? Even the dock workers are on strike. This affects our flow of import and export. And with this going on, we might see a substantial difference. So that's why you probably see people, you probably went to Walmart and seen people was stacking up on tissues, and because some of us already know, some of us is like keeping up with the news, some of us are more concerned about everything that's going on than just Diddy. This is a big deal, if you guys didn't know. It makes me wonder, where is America gonna be at the end of this year? Like, what will we become? Nobody knows, you know, because we all are unsure. Because even with the election that's going on right now, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Like, what is this about? What is all the theatrics for? I don't remember growing up and it being so many theatrics. I just, like, what the fuck? I don't remember elections having a lot of entertainers involved as well. This is my first year experiencing so many, like, singers, rappers, and involved in politics. And when did that start happening? And then now it's to the point where even the rappers and the singers are beefing with each other behind the election. Like Lil Pump, he made shirts for him and his girl that says, fuck Taylor Swift. But he's such a fucking idiot, he spelled Taylor wrong. He spelled it Taylor. Like, you trying to be funny and you wrong with your dumb ass. But no matter who you are voting for, why does it grant you getting into such a deep argument with somebody that it gotta be like insults thrown at each other? Like these stars are literally going off on each other as well behind this election. When did it get that deep, even for us? Like, I remember when Trump first came into presidency, I was online, and first of all, one of my childhood friends, and I'm talking about, like, me and her was really close. Like, I took her to get her first tattoo when we was younger, and they helped pay for my lawyer when I was in prison. So I would have never imagined that right now, me and her wouldn't be friends. I always thought that me and her would be friends. But when Trump got into office, she had made a post that said that Trump loves all black people. And if anybody thinks he's racist, then they're wrong, because he's a God-fearing man that loves black people. And I really thought she was being funny, because that wasn't the case. So I'm like, girl, you know, take this post down. You know you lying. And so we ended up going back and forth, and we ended up not being friends behind who we want to vote for. Have you ever lost a friendship or a relationship with somebody because of somebody that you voted for? I remember whenever you didn't talk politics, religion, or even about child support with people. I remember when that was going on. And then now y'all made it okay to talk politics with everyone, which is cool. But to the point that you lose friendships, that you're coming to blows with people, that you're throwing insults, that's weird. It's not that deep. Vote for who you're going to vote for, and let that be that. But all this extra fighting somebody because of who they want to vote for, I don't give a fuck if you vote for Trump. I don't give a fuck if you vote for Kamala. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. Vote for who you think is best. And I'm going to vote for who I think is best. But to get into an argument and be doing all of that behind who, no. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. So, if you are one of those ones that's doing that, shame on you. Like, spread love. Even Trump's whole team, I feel like they have been trying to incite riots. Even Elon Musk. Like, he is disgustingly, disgracefully insulting. Like, telling Taylor Swift that he'll get her pregnant. Like, what the fuck? And nobody thinks that's sexual harassment. Look, I think it's very inappropriate, and it didn't have anything to do with anything. So, what is that about? Don't take it too far when it comes to this election. Like, vote for who you're going to vote for, but don't be disrespectful. You can get on, I've had people get on my live like, yeah, Trump 2024, fuck you. Okay, cool, but why you gotta say fuck me? Okay, you believe in Trump 2024, cool. But you ain't gotta say fuck me. It's weird. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL. I'm going to jump into another song. I got to stand up for a second. And I'm going to finish a couple more things, and then we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys for being patient with me. And I know y'all wasn't rushing me to get back on the couch because y'all wanted me to heal, but I didn't want to. I need this, okay? It keeps me sane, too. So, I love you guys. Let's jump into a song, and we're going to finish up.
So please excuse me if I tell you I need me some distance. I'm just trying to my head up like I'm supposed to. Always tell the truth, I cross my heart and hope to die. This shit is crazy, what I go through, I can't make this shit. No, I can't make this shit. I can't make this shit. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's only at the top and now you fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Let it go, let it go, let it go, yeah. Let it go, yeah. No, I can't make this shit up.
Now it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no I can't wait till I get my voice completely back. It's just, with my neck surgery, they had to push my esophagus to the side, which is another reason why my voice is shaking too, because it's still trying to get itself back together. I can't wait to have it back. I'm ready to start singing again. Now, again, I told you guys today, this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as other awarenesses, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But today we're talking about domestic violence. Now, it's held each October as a way to unite advocates across the nation in their efforts to end domestic violence. There are people in every state, all over actually, not just in states, even overseas, that are doing things to help when it comes to domestic violence. I think if you have a best friend, I think you should always have your best friend's location on. I don't care. I think that that's a way for us to stay safe as well. And that way, if anything was to ever happen with domestic violence, you'll know where they're at if they're not at home. Wear purple to represent for domestic violence. And remember what I said earlier, not every domestic violence victim is a woman. Domestic violence, men can experience that as well. And contrary to what you may believe, and you know, a lot of people look at men and be like, man, suck it up. That's a woman. She couldn't hit you that hard. Domestic violence is domestic violence. Like, it doesn't matter that she was smaller than him. Black China beat up her ex-boyfriend so bad that he's suing her for, what, I think $10 million or some shit like that. She fucked him up real bad. Do I believe she should be held accountable? Of course. Fight fee. I believe that she should pay for damages. And then as people was in the comments talking shit like, he alright, them just a little scratches. It doesn't matter if to you it's just a little bit of scratches. It's not a little bit of scratches to him. He literally experienced domestic violence and you guys are making fun of it. Y'all have a habit of making fun of the men that experience domestic violence. Do y'all believe that men don't have mental health issues? Men don't get depressed? Men don't get sad? Men don't get angry? You don't think that by you dismissing their feelings, Bella, you don't think by dismissing their feelings when it comes to being hurt or being abused in a relationship, they'll shut down. It'll make them hard to trust. And some of them end up turning into abusers themselves. It's not just women that get abused, it's men too. We gotta protect all of our kings and queens. Anybody that you know that is in a domestic violence situation. And if you want to do something to help them find a place discreetly. Come up with code words. Come up with secret words like, I need help. Like, my dog just ran away. That means get your ass over here right the fuck now with the gun. I seen a fire across the street. That means you better blow his head off as soon as he answered the door. You feel me? Like, we need to start having code words with our people that are going through stuff like this. Some of us don't even know that our friends and family and somebody close to us is going through domestic violence. They hide it well. They hide it very well. But you no longer have to be silent. There are people everywhere, all over, that will help. That will do something to help. Me personally, you can hit my hotline. There's also a domestic violence hotline. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Reach out. Don't just go through it. Reach out. Domestic violence is serious. Domestic violence is real. Stop laughing at people. And even if, this is the thing, don't judge somebody because somebody's been abusing them, they leave and then they go back. Don't judge them. It's not for you to judge them if they end up going back. You gotta, I'm not saying you have to, I'm sorry, I was about to, but still be there for them. Because some people don't know how to let go of their abusers because that's what they're used to. Some people don't know how to let go of their abusers because they got kids with them and they don't want to separate their kids from their dad. Just saying. Help your people that are going through this. Come up with code words, code names, code phrases. I was in one domestic violence relationship, and this is when I was in prison. And it wasn't a good feeling to have to go to visitation with a black eye or my lips busted up. But it wasn't because we was in a relationship and she was still being abusive. It was the fact that she was ugly to me. And when I came down off my medication, see, let me roll this back a little bit. I was on medication when me and her got together. And when I started cheeking my meds and stopped taking them, and I came down, I couldn't believe my eyes. And I told her, you're not my type, and we need to break up. And then that's when the abuse started. That's when she started beating me up for real. And I dealt with it for a month before I was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this no more. I started making a shank, and before I could even shank her, Hannah Flores started screaming, she has a shank. Get her. Somebody get her. She got a shank. Well, I was trying to run the education, so as soon as she came out the door, I could just start stabbing her in her neck. It would have been worth it to me. But they took me to lock. But they ended up letting me out because I had been telling them, yo, y'all gonna have to move me to the other side of the yard because I'm gonna be fighting every day, and I don't want to be fighting every day. So they came, they got me out. They didn't give me a misconduct because I had been keeping them aware of the situation. They ended up moving me to the other side of the yard, and she never messed with me again because she was like, I just knew you was gonna kill me. And I was. Some of us, we deal with domestic violence for a certain amount of time and then we end up snapping. I was locked up with a few of those women that end up snapping and killing their husbands for abusing them. They finally got the upper hand. He fell asleep, killed him in his sleep. If you don't want to end up in prison for retaliation, get out. Because it's not always a guarantee that because this man or because this woman has abused you the whole time, that you'll get away with murder or you'll get away with. It's not always a guarantee. So don't ever think like that. Just think, I gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta find a better place. I gotta live for me and my kids if you have kids. I know it's sometimes hard to let go of somebody that's been in your life for a long time, even if they're toxic, because of what you're used to or because you feel like you have no one, or sometimes you don't have your family. They left you because they seen that you couldn't let that person go. And instead of holding you down and waiting, you know, trying to make sure that you're good, they left you too. So now you really have nobody, and the only person that you could depend on is your abuser. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to depend on your abuser. Reach out to somebody. Domestic violence is serious. And like I said, it's not just for women. It's for males too. You said you dealt with it for 6 years. Oh, wow. You said he OD'd and you started fighting back and pulled a knife out on him. Wow, Cassie. Wow. And this whole month, you know, I have a young lady that's coming to actually share her story about domestic violence. If you do have a story and you would like to tell it firsthand, you are more than welcome to come sit on this couch and discuss it with us. Like I said, some people can't get away. So if you're one of those people, find a friend that you can plot with, that can help you get out. You know, there's people that'll help. If you guys are just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. I love you guys so much. I'm in so much pain. I gotta go. But I will be back Thursday, and I have a guest on Thursday. So you guys, I will only be live on YouTube and Bigo, and maybe Facebook. No, not Facebook, but TikTok. Okay, yeah. All right, so I will see you guys on Thursday. I love you guys so much. Continue sending me those positive vibes, love, and energy. If you do want to support the couch, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. You can send stars, you can send gifts, or you can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, THA real JANELL. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful night. And if you're going out, I always tell you guys, even if it's not the weekend, and if you are a drinker, if you're one of those people that like to drink, please be safe. It's been so many wrecks around here lately. Just please be safe. I love you guys so much. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. And anybody that's dealing with chronic pain, I'm sending healing vibes your way. Matter of fact, before we go, I want to go ahead and give a moment of silence for any domestic violence victims that passed away, that we know of and that we don't know of. So if you got anything that's on, if you could just turn it off for a moment, and let's give them this time. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I will see you guys on Thursday. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Spotify Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits.